fa 3CP efren so huhuru wanu manopa bia na ma wo se ho ban wonu aduane na eja ana esohie ehyewo a fa 3CP efren so fifa so eno ano no wo hyewu wi a fa 3CP efra enso fifa so na beboa obebre 3CP ehye pimples ebompo ekro na ekumkro enimnimu ya wonso 3CP so de enye na wodra stores bia mu atufonko adepa pharmacy ene SGSSB ene hwani mu okanshi frɛ 0302 664 832 Kumasi adepa pharmacy ewa dum ene Hello FM ene hwani mu 3CP efie bia hia 3CP bambo
Pedema garlic bitters ya menum ye no ama ahode fufo bia baminsimi mo entimi do bram ye ni agro bi ne hwede obedi first
akosia what be won so na mbebu efisa me mama pedema garlic bitters ya prekoso wo mo no ewura me ni padua mu ebuso me immune system etimi nantio mitumriko me ye dwumo me di agro
pedema garlic bitters a enu nkoa na prekese fremu no ahode de se obi anim wo de be se bram ye ni agro na hwade
na agro no ye pilolo na say Jack, where are you?
A great opportunity given to you, the viewer and I, for this wonderful, great episode of Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, and current affairs talk show live on 2 television, the Dialogue Show, Financial Friday with Christian Donkor this morning, live on this channel. You can join us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at Net2TV GH. The name is Owuwa Hene Entry Buisiakon. Happy Eid al-Fitr to the Muslim communities around the globe. Yamamunina Barika de Sala for that great honor. Say Enra, within the 29-30 days, Motimi Edimo Fuato, Abom Paye Ama Omaino, Abobi Ama Mama Brabo, na Afe Mabobi Ama Asumdria on my Ghana, Ukremu. The Muslim communities ni Christians, dear Yanemo Yonkofan, animal de Papa Panti. Especially to the Chief Imam, Sheikh Nuhun, Dr. Sharbutu, and pay happy Eid Fitr and call Enfamau. Omusubrunya, I am about Cassia and Casadia and I'm counsel eba within 3 months, no, and no Edo Adano, a ho and an enchine Ponchini Mrai Okuno. Na wade kawano eda tradian pon ase enteno na das pon kese mampani His Excellency na do dan kwaku for the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia grace occasion no ema no successful mabibia so ekoso kama no pay mamu nyina ache church afefo mo hwe obi bia no pay wodi ofidi ato na 2 television ohwe the Dialogue Show no yema wache name of Barika de Sala, especially to the Muslims. And I pay the Bokrata no so the same P aba ibekum yedim komo P. You are Christian Donkor and so abetenase. And some be na daba maso ano pay ibebubu hu na yahwe eho puma sibre. Na before ibe share inkonwesi no as usual. Say na ya me no che bibi yedi tutu ho efo no. And I pay so menu be adwen ba ko say efutu sama mede ema say adwumaden ene pepeye hard work and honesty eya di ni pebie hia wabrabom hard work adwumaden ene se ube pepepe ama sebi superior ube pepepe ama sebi obi bia one ne eye adwuma no yadia emu odin na emu enso enumnyam hye wo mu pa anopa yi se wo hweme na ompadwuma wo akwadwofo a da bia obedi udok no kwa unya meko ne china mmoso sanse da bia do nsa ahye odam fam ompadwuma wo akwadwofo Bible can say ensa anya dwuma no enidi. So you should work hard. Stop depending on people always. We have so many people around this country, especially in Ghana here. Omo adiachi do nimu na se amentwe phone emfre asomasi. I know what na say busa ho se nipa na wo frɛ no no. O sika ni bi ana oni bi. Ana utrimu pɔ no wadwe nyina ne se nipa we di oyedefo ntoni hawo. Sa na bibre Ghana fo binum. Ebinum adwene no o asomasi de me frɛ no pɛ na daroma me nsa betimi aka sika ni bi. Unim ade bɛchi no ohawa wakom. Ana ne budget awaya ana. Stop depending on people and work hard. You should be also honest to your superior. And senebeya wajuma oye no ebetimi akoso jojo na aboa. Anopai we ni afutu sema ahwefo amohweme the dialogue show so anopai me no mienu nyina yeche ekoma me amete ha ekoma won so a wohweme anopai say we should work hard. The sign say adwumasini ani kwadwuma ana wa wo mpadwuma no enya de a obedidi. Until we a lazy man, debiano a combedo. But if you work hard, ubedidi na odini ye. Anopai be true for say work hard. Stop being lazy. Stop sleeping. Stop sleeping always. Enkraha yenna. Enkraha yenna. Udan kraya ubedu dokonokwa. Futu se me yakoma ubibia ohemenopai. By the can KTC Franco Trading Enterprise adaruma obebuayema edi dobokrate monson komo. Abrao. Franco Trading Enterprise is calling all individual Ghanaians around the globe and those watching us around the globe that there are so many people who are always on Facebook claiming to be representatives of Franco Trading Enterprise. They use such opportunity to defraud innocent citizens, especially on Facebook, to tell them that you can transact business with them. Please, they are not. Franco Trading Enterprise is telling you this morning through our medium, through television, through the dialogue show this morning that if you want to transact business with the Franco Trading Enterprise, just go to their website, www.francotrading.com. You can also download their Google Play Store, their app on Google Play Store. That is Franco Trading app on Google Play Store. Now, with Minomo, Edin Kitahon. Ban Samsung, Nokia, iPhones, any products be say tabletop fridge ni na bi no promotion echo edemano channel so papa Ope TV from 32 to 55 inches imudia na Ope Franco Trading Enterprise adaroma ombeboa ema onya sa product amabobo isu you see the Ghana ha de omajibe bia mo ma discount o ade bia obeto the mabobo so nyina na ti aboa ma wonso komu aharo no aso be friend penin for on 0246 422 338 and 0546 133 Franco Trading Enterprise also still phones papa fi wadaro mentina no pay made the bokratem komono eba be asie the new weekend crusading guide and amade eshasi on the front page. That is page 10 and 3. The front page, this is what reporting this month that post-COVID-19, economy recovering faster, better, due to good management, Akufo-Addo, and president embarks on official visit to France, Belgium, and South Africa. Of alleged assault of the City FM reporters, national security begins probe. In the right corner of the day, new weekend crusading guide. Another Umpred donates Paul's oximeter gadgets to Nsawam Hospital. MPP Deputy Communication Director under fire. Who is that person? Okay. Mame Ya Abuaje is on the front page of the new weekend crusading guide. Okay, Ibekum Niaka Semkra, oho. No Ninsama Aba, Enra na Enkramofuni Ada. So His Excellency the President of the Republic, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Ba, Memufuni Nadahono. Na Enra Omo Eshafa Kasi no Mampeni Kwasibi. Or Chese Namianimni, Isikasem no, se COVID, Abese or Manu, Isikasem, Ase Wiasi de Inanimum. or Kencity Media say nkakra economy no recover na eye ankasa na krata ko ebo amane se mampani bo apro akwantu bi da mampani enim. President Nana Akufo-Addo is expected to leave Ghana on Sunday 16th May for a 9-day official working visit to France, Belgium and South Africa. These working visits are part of the efforts the president is making to re-engage with the rest of the world following the onset of the pandemic and highlight Ghana once again as a country with an impressive business-friendly atmosphere with bright economic prospects for the future. Mampani Nana Akufo-Addo ebeko nida kwan 16th May ye kwasiada edi enimu ebe ya Mampani Nana Akufo-Addo furuwi mu hyen akọ France Paris oko summit bi on financing African economies eno okwa kasa wase na okwa France for Mampani metre Emmanuel Macron eno so ho sem anopai the New Weekend Crusading Guide. The Deputy Communication Director of the ruling New Patriotic Party, Mameya Abuaje, is being accused of using the names President Nana Akufo-Addo and the Inspector General of Police to illegally chase innocent people from their legally acquired lands at Brekuso in the eastern region. Yes, Mameya Abuaje, or Deputy Communications Director at the MPP, or the Mampani Akufo-Addo D, and a era IGP James Opombo D, a Jim Kofonsa Sifru Omonsem, Amania, the Wokratano Eka, I don't know. Amea Abuaje, Nimfoni, and the Daiso, Deputy Communications Director at the MPP. Asema Eda Hononti, Unya Krata Libya, Kain, 97 Chichimu, or Naposo, na poso, and a memory boss, Timamia Abuaje Chrono. Yes, oh yes, I know. Wasema. So the Mampani Akufo-Addo D and Obeji Nkofo-Asasia, Wauji. Nanti the Bokrata, the New Weekend Crusading Guide, up publishing in Foni and other honor. Say what ni Mampani Akufo-Addo D any IGPD and Omodeji Monkoso. Oh dear, Monkoso sa na the Memanesia. Yura another prayer and some regime Rashibi Juni. I say what in Fidi akoma nimpeso aso ayasabia nsa home hospital ode akwakoma omona City FM nsem trofo bi bako de Caleb Kuda ena lady bako ena Caleb Kuda no akotwetwa mfoni bi national security zone baby wa odu baby as security zone nti ukotwa mfoni wo ho a emra na rwo but mania era Albert Kandapade about say Abrante na kasa yeri ensa keka no osi baby kwa de sotrobi free na tiko na so one free train ni na se ne koko everade yanko osi apapa na so mama no bi a ye birim na nkasa ye piepia na nkasa Iraq Kandapase omehwem nemo omosa ka to aso say Abrante na edu reception or ibusan say no do appointment or I was say I mean we no be any appointment. And also bodu a started to chamfoni itia ganamra emiti ensonsem emra meka metwi deep in a bonim posi for chime na no me saranda me say ai modi se mo chime nemum me onkrata ni ka afi na mo free port oba enti obi anu a osonsin ganamra. Nobody is above the law. Obi asonsin mra enti mumi nhwe ni enhye nso anopay the New Weekend Crusading Guide no. The Chronicle, the Bokrata, fight against Galamsey. I will probe my own chiefs. Otumfo, businesswoman allegedly swindles colleague of 999.6k Ghana cedis. And don't use sermons to incite Muslim youth. Sharabutu tells imams. The National Chief Imam Osman Nuhu Sharabutu and Wakache Imams Funina said, omo preacher mujina podium anaso mujina asorenim Islam kunu dina enim no omo mfa nhye mrante no kutupa emo mfa nkodi etutu asembia eno ensema ode ba na otumfo kasa last week nanu ya na okasa fa galamse hu otumfo ni abre papa In fact, was say a him for I want to so. On wa besha se problem. We on hene na audience asemo bia na na ahwe obehwan otu akonwa. Teni braba. Galamsey ko na ntoma mu a wabo ene dawo no. Wa boni kenti pra anya asem ketwa. Na enibra aba no enye enibra edafom. Kratafe toso mienu na miensa. Dialoguing on the small scale cancer mining no. And on be cautious. You are some labudina pop. Edibi ekoshishe so ewo eye Kumase na no tum safre utumfo a na na akokasa wase. In fact a finance by the video be circulate social media na nansem o kan no ama Ghana fo ni age ho papa Ghana fo ni age ho channel pay the chronicle breso sem de obokrata no ese business woman bi so ebu no nyonko ba fa so asem eno so the obokrata the chronicle the daily statement na me e to aso. NPP calls for cool health in Wesley Girls impasse. That's page 3 of the daily statement. No religious battles in our schools. President admonishes stakeholders. And government alone can't fight Galamsey, says Otumfuo. And Akufo-Addo to embark on 3-nation post-COVID recovery visit. And also some Abba. Here can was some. Enwa Eid no aseno. And Mampeni Kokasa was say, Sir, Wesley Girls School no, and 7 and 7 to Jana fast na kwanchi na he no. Mampeni se santo kwana. Koso ewo ye school sumu no. Osre papa say ajobre religious battle. Osum ye no ntokwa yemfanto baby. Eno ho nsem anopa Mampeni Akufo-Addo. Eno ansem odi tudwa. Ohemfoni a one eye National Chief Imam and a watch and just a Mampeni, any Chief Imam, any Chromosome, any Christopher, Yanko Fedra and Tem F. Ed, because he's according to Chromophoto, Christopher being so worried, Chromophone branching na Yumbi, Libre, two to say, Yamuya Monedia, intimate intimate, my first school 7 sano, and man MPP, my Yukon, so you are John Bodum for Nina down. Kratafetos mensa or the daily statement we bokata no so aka wasem so mo so de man otum se ajobreo Mampeni ekon no aban ntimi nkon Galamsey kon no ono nkon ntimi otumfo asema o kan no Mampeni akontu eda nanim so anopai the daily statement e de ehon nsem e de aba yebo ho amane nti the daily statement the bokata no nsema wo de aba eno no amemfa most authoritative newspaper, Ghanaian Times, and Twaso. And now Wesley Girls fasting saga. Don't turn schools into battlegrounds. President advises public. And the Muslims observe Eid al-Fitr amid COVID-19. No centralized prayers, carnivals, outdoor merrymaking in compliance with safety protocols. That is page 10 of the Ghanaian Times. Probe underway into Ghanaian students' death in Cuba. Foreign Affairs Ministry. That is page 4. And so they are at the back page of the Ghanaian Times. Kotoko peep dwarfs to maintain sports, and only $666 million out of targeted $1.5 billion US oil revenue released 2020. Realized 2020. Okay, I know the what they aba I don't know. Enti uhwe de bokata na chi ho na me de ehyasie o se aban no fam go yetu na eye sika benya afri mu no mu opepe ahansia aduosia ensia pe na mfimpinu na aduonu no wotimi ehunu yi eno nsem anopai de bokata eye Ghanaian Times e de aba eno anso asante kotoko eche dwarfs eshomu omo fi March day 24 the Pocopan Warriors Krobia Asante Kotoko etimi ehye eye abusuya abonto dwarfs omukoto twene kase twede kase pa dwarfs for na shey omuwie na Kotoko etwa fom de me no kase Kotoko eda so ahuru di kan o ma no aduanan enan omuma ka di wasenya house of 40 points Olympics 40 ene omoma kaka nyina 40 nti kotoko ye koye ni mankasa ai ene jesem na yenko eye Ghanaian Times anim ho Wesley Guest as a medical aka the front page of the Ghanaian Times ampani Kufuado mfoni ena chief imam mfoni ena edawo fefefe ampani HSA my fa schools ahodo no enye sebe okon ebiae otufo afi yesi Muslims lanu a enuanum nkremofo COVID-19 mu omo anye ne kakra carnivals enije ebodwa asa ni nyina no omo anye ne sa ni nyina COVID-19 protocols yebo ma ba so papa bon this time around I should anti se moto and what we the moto yi keche obi awu ni ade in fact this time around me should anti at krank the bokrata nso de ba anopai Ghanaian Times in some of na say abrantie ba ko afri mu wo Cuba over the last weekend no na last week no na abrantie bi kra was happen me menim nipa ode no mama so Cuba information send me na say emu ehu ankasa o tron seman kasa say onyu ba o say embassy Cuba embassy abana musifo embassy mu mfi o mu na say abrantie ba ko awu na foreign ministry nso mbehwem ene mu hwem pa na o Ghana ni e pa mo chew sramu owu de mfani a gro empeni say hwini nya na ni nya ato nyonko betimi ato nti mu hwehwem na yenhwe de ekofa sa owu no bai utwa abrantie statement o tro de ba ha mintimi kan nyina ha o si Cuba embassy anase empeni for si aban na mo Cuba no omukọ omumfi omu akora da ha mmanka omumfi omu nti se mo ho mo empeni for amona musi aban nan mo anya madwuma yi na mo amunua Ghana for ho beto masawram sa de mo amudedede Opuni bagged Agongo to defraud Cocoa Board, says judge. Daily Guide, Ghana's favorite newspaper. And local LPG marketing companies appeal to government. Otumfo backs president to stop Galamsey. Nana calls for trans in Wegehe impasse. And also Yensama Anopai Abba. A Supreme Court judge, Justice Clemens J. Honeyuga, sitting as an additional High Court judge, has been explaining his decision to other former Cocoa Board chief executives, Dr. Stephen Kwabena Opuni, businessman Seydou Agongo, and his Agricult Ghana Limited, to open their defense respectively. Asema judge, and I say the worker Tayaka Yekemi say, Sir Dr. Puni of 4 Agongo Soso Mumbu Cocoa Board Kum. Mbunu kum se jay. Nti anopai the worker and some about 2 for Maka we and some aba. I don't know. Memfa Daily Graphic and we remember sir asemnaso kakra. Keep tolerance in schools. President appeals to stakeholders. And and some anopai Daily Graphic, Ghana's biggest newspaper, about graphic. Zoom Lion clean up BC tomorrow, and president on 3-nation working visit. And Kia enhances COVID-19 protocols following Daily Graphics report in Kotoka International Airport. I say now number last week that the infoni ebi ebai na Kotoka we change na bia hono protocols na omu eniso. No and no pay the bokata Daily Graphic asade abase. You see, I don't for you down kwa. I just say protocols no. Omudiso ankasa enya sem ketwa. Nti wabo amanye say reporter Daily Graphic e de buy no. Eno na sisi a impact positively. Ama sisi a me no kasa yi omo observe protocols na anopay the obokrata Daily Graphic e de mfoni ababeto ampa. Ohwa omo observe protocols no nso ampa papa. Ehun sem anopay double crata no ede apa mampania kwentu no so nsem eda ho. Now here the back page of Daily Graphic. Amanten start factory to start operation July. Yebebo ira kofia mo akon hena ba so ono na we minister fofra bono east oshase ena ira akwasi edujan enso I take over na start factory eni di hun komo bebre ofia nyame adoma se July omo be start ayedwuma and afi some Accra Central traders to be relocated. Eno ayen sama aba se Accra dwedifo bi baby omo no eba bi yomo de fro. Eno nso ayen sama Minister for Greater Accra Henry Cote eco inspections some market areas and all this are in some no edeba. Ntiano pay the bokrata and some na poso the omode aband back to the studios na yenhwe say besin kunya you Christian Donkor a guest anopeya yene no eba bidi enkomo anopeya the bokrata daily guide and eba mane say yewura Dr. Stephen Opuni Cabinet Puni Kanin Chief Executive Officer Edema Cocoa Board or see Opuni bagged Agongo to default Cocoa Board so na daily guide eka ne say omufa akwati kwan so pa Dr. Opuni F4 Agongo so omo Cocoa Board krono brofo no atro krono defraud fraud wan corruption ni na ye krono na ye front ntoma ye kakra kasa na se tse de obi akowia board obi akowia banche kronfo akotwituo abotuo atwituo ekomni padi de sika obi atwe obi sika obi ebu obi afaso ni na ye krono ti sa case na che anti mo hwe na mo speed up e ma ye pamocho na anopay the worker daily guide kan wasem se mutimi bu ye Ghana Cocoa Board ibu mu faso jey enya sem keto sika pa ewum no yeti hey obi pe 100,000 Ghana cedis ayedwuma wonya mrante bebre obi pe 50,000 Ghana cedis ayedwuma se Ghana oye bebunu oye youth se memete na unya 40 years na wo early 30s mu ubeyi awubua ensi nanso yenye nipa bi wo kure mu Ghana ha wo aban enwuma mu ayedwuma buo man na faso abo man no nyansa kro no enyasem kitwa nyansa kro no pa nyansa kro no obi akowia bode ya man 7 years some penifo bank say gugu wo krom ha emu penifo nyina da so na mo omo ne na mo no pe kwa me hu story bi say yes enkofobia file for no case eda hasi me hu story bi no pe me Ghana ha wo ye Ghana ye won ti omo file for no case sa na asem no eni nyina so bia wadi usika free oman no ebe ni ye na ye Ghana ebe ni urade nyankopon Ghana be me se Ghana enye yi na mekoso aka se oman no enye yi emu nipa obo obra yi osum nyame yi a individually osum nyame yi nyame be hu mobo ubenya bibia di ubenya oisabi atakwa me dan bi asi atrem odo ma be ko school papa na so abram ba se oman mu in general enye yi mampani akufo ado na ekon galamse ya ye to abetia no be sira Ghana yi mampani akufo ado okun galamse nti ato abetia no areas bebre western north bia east bia west bodi dwaboso area omuto abetia mampani akufo ado because omo no aduane abomu empanimfo na mo so mo hihye tire ye fam gidi no ono abo na no betena so enche bi odi sampan ministers ana ba mu panimfo mo ye galamse ne bi odi mu di beba edine mrantem ono abo fabra ne nipa bi fa kwati kwan so nya omo ho okure mu ene komo die mu bi mrante okrom ha bre nipa timi aye ha ma bank agu manager CEO adwuma ne dia adamo omutwi cars papa okọ Accra mo ne holiday no mutu mu cars akese na Ghana for bre why how mo sorry must fix the country ma fix musica no motua sampen for no motua muntua me se Ghana enyi me koso aka Ghana enye yo tom se yansesa yesu ene eban a oman no enye yi Owura Christian Donkor ba anopa ye nkomo wo ayeba bedi pa na ye behwe ohwe na no honorable Ken Japan kasafa jata cement ho Ghana ni dia Ghana ni ena aye na mampanin so ene trade and industry anamonto motu bi di honkomo fix the country ne honkomo ne honsem te say enipa bebre de ho agime say you should fix your attitude first in choboti amanfo te okruma eno na bai wa bi video na social media oyensem troni wo tachiman menu aba no pemetiaw oso ko tachiman enkate tachiman tachiman bra omoto enkate more na enkate yam na de enkwan no omutimi yam enchewe be ankorama nkate no na ode nkate na afra nti uko na ton nkate ayama o ye nkwan bi ade betina nkate kwan etimi di si obe na nsa na wotwe ni adi ba na nkate nkwan wanya nkate pa nto a ade nche so mpo ade betina nkate ni nyina ni asai obeka sa oyere ni nkwan ye onim nkwan ye mo oyere so mbo yesi tachiman mo fix mu suban tachiman fo amoye sa enkate more no mode aburu ayachi ese aburu ayachi mo da fra ebi kura so timi di esam amagana fix your attitude any area Christian don kobidi nkomo na ma for kojo pon nkomo che aban so obesi agenda 1111 aye hospitals or say about 85% aban sa etime validate asase a omesi woso a good news na Dr. Stephen Mantia na say me na em akra say mo bia nto angel product Dr. Kwako team product because Yasake Captain Smart asem we emu erem na emu hu kakra ensem we ni sikasem hu komo bebre ena no pay ye na sikasem hu nimidifo auditor kese a osanso ye eku FM Institute of Chartered Accountant Ghana odimu akotene or chartered accountant Yura Christian Donkor kaneno na usi akan pa obobo pay until no friend ziga formerly IPS to call na bo ziga obi ehunu say na obi obobo Mr. Rongo anfa nko bobo yanko black star area ene wada ye auditor kesi until no pay ono ne ye guest star yene no eba besi nkonya na ene na di nkomo obani marche
why me no pay
me jo super
be fine
ya me shraw obia so esene ne nchia ma mindi kan fa nchia kase ma wahwefo anopa yi na odanfo so se amuchia wo papa na ai we se so efijase fo so amuchia wo kezi papa Mr. Ochri osu chia na okwa no ma boso amia me krum eja number 1 ohin ponkasia wo ya friend na awore ono so se uchia opa na nipa bebre like wa downful feeling mama oda chunda also ohwa no pain na memfa inchia kasia so emmaw na muslimifo amusudi omoyi enra yedi nchia kasia ma omunyina na especially me wadamfo bi na mene na netifie freno Abu Al Hassan oye ejuma was Stanbic Bank anope medinchia kase so
odi idro ni bi
odi papa on the first thing you find to ye na ya bako no Muslims and Christians we are together Ghana the kind of blessings we have no about say no sika kuteduane ne kura peace alone emanipa se wunye aduane kura na so asumju okura mpa utumi ye fine so na ya coexist for a long time for me my life my significant part of my life my stay with Nkofua na mo ye Muslims pa what you say to the extent say even madam fu bi no koje okoware wo Muslim ni bi mi ana mko jana nem ekotena katena so Medina haya what you say ndi ya coexist ndi ye na yemfa peace na bibia bia no anye ye mai en se Nyankopon behwe so na bibia ayeye
all right Christian Donkor and no ebedin komom I mean some no minim so be shase free fix fix the country. And I'm just say
young fano a jata cement.
Okay,
first near the aba boycott angel product for second year.
All right.
And me say could drop on chroma the no 11 year but so last one.
Yeah.
But it's a question should be a man for beside. Now we say fix the country and then fix the attitude.
Yes.
Which one is paramount? Or which one is very sensitive to the development of the country? Into questions are more abisano. Into acquire two comparison. Well, one he met me a can this morning say, Nimi nu so na I think say for the fix the country, the problem ana yenya and say everything was generalized. Fix the country, but your mama for so say country we know a very big country, and yes we a country a developing country, yet developed, and definitely we have a lot of things we have to do to bring the country to the development stage. Until without even that hashtag thing that we were talking of, a idea be our president, what the back of his mind he say, as I said, or to Niamana among form with your mind, Munamudi. So what I say, but near your person among 40 says, the president don't to me face a problem, but at least promises or the my any near maybe a year very sensitive to individual plight, especially the vulnerable groups, as I so look at it now or making sure so why you be for home now am I di until now you were expecting say come on say face the country because they were very specific about certain things be a very a year movie say identifier you say you have to prioritize your agenda to know say we are very sensitive now the fix way you say what you say but they failed to do that generalizing but one would have understand and we force to help them by pointing out one or two areas if you say you're very sensitive. Okay. Come out. People were talking about employment, right? People are talking about our hospitals, health, delivery services, and then other areas, agri sector, and all those things. And I think it's amount phobia helpful by bringing up certain sensitive areas. By here. Focusing our road so near the ade into a binomo de aba. And the other groups say fix your attitude. Now attitude no so no I think say they also carry a big message. But I think say fix the attitude is more sensitive to the development of the country than
to fix the
just say face a country.
Okay.
Because you see, like I said last time, identification of a problem becomes part of its solution. If you want to solve a problem and you fail to identify that this is the problem, one or two things, you can't solve it. Because the root cause of that problem, once you identify, then you get the root of that problem, then you uproot it. And that is what we want. Look, fix a country and everything, it boils down to resources.
Okay.
Abiding to me, apart from say, Emra binding the parliament, Yan Shemra, Yen say, I was a kama, Bibia no beya, a sikasam. Into I will rather tackle issues that borders on loopholes among for criteria, sinking the nation's money. I am buying the necessary resources known to me for development. And Nona, your friend said, identify that problem. So I have identified two problems.
Okay.
With this one to be fair. One, It's about the generation of revenue. How do we generate appropriate revenue for the country development? So, revenue generation. And revenue generation, so to me, abo modern achieve what you want. Ni ne ya ejina attitude. Amanfo bi ana suban bi amanfo bi edi ne suban bi amuda ne di wo omani mu. Eno na sese ye taka. So what you say? Then after that, no, second thing I saw what I say about our expenditure. How are we handling with our expenditure? In this case, as I say, so your attitude, I want you make sure say, it will bring down our expenditure to the barest minimum. And now say, we always go for value for money agenda. Now so you tell me say, am I going for value? I say value for money. What am I say? For example, say we no tax money or the consolidated fund. Now the quadro ni peti di bu bas ho. Nipa no draw no so 1,000. Now what draw we now de akwaje aban baako almost 36,000. What kind of attitude is this?
I didn't know 1,000.
1,000. Why your bill invoice at to so akwaje aban 36,000 for baako. So when your friend say expenditure no, you didn't go for value for money. Yes, it means you paid money, but the value now kitty. Until we need to tackle that one is a root cause. You have to prioritize your expenses and then remove the waste from the system. So when you remove waste, you know what system no more? Opa ma buying Uncle Bobby Biana World Bank is now move for money. Internally, my GRA phone generating revenue bianian from boom. With this kind of attitude of over invoicing, taking money without executing the project, like NCA, or be to me isika, so okoto equipment back wanto $4 million no afa. Taking money without executing the project. And you want you obey. Nanso sika na ade ne ya 1 cedi no de ade 100 cedis. Into when we no say one identify this problem. No one can advise people to face their attitude. Unim bibi. We better make generate all the revenue in this world. On my way into me fail. So that is why I said those who said fix your attitude. No, I have very core message. Now I go to the root of the problem. Now abuayan one amu generating revenue my almost so amu use revenue no to make the expenditure. Both sides look at it. There were so many examples we need to give. So many of them. Like we were saying, nipa that people were on my way more. Yesha dakwaje sika. A certificate or Bank of Ghana. Some may quack be a bank. What must I say? Wakwako be a bank in Ishiho. Timamufuana Wohono. Obuawa Oton, my friend said Oton a force waha. Obisuton a mobile phone. Obisuton mobile home accessories. We are torn at the kakra when your profit kakra or the biaba betu. Why did you say sika we ni na? Or buy here Bejina Bank or say now so me watch me pay me sika bi na me da kwhye medwuma mu. Or buy a she anyhow. Now what creating companies now most of them even created in Crampo and Ghana ha. Was a no de ako be bank our US no are 5 US employees. Yes, will be our ample for Ghanaian employer. And say, so the one mobilizing resource in if you are be a business in a while. None your fireman for and find you. Would the walk be your and now would the one funko for in the first place. 2. Oh, 5 years in a swap. Sika, what did you kind of so? What be other company names? A bureaucrat company as the woman in name, send ya would Sika before. What's the sunny in a company now? What should that on my bed loan company a bangano? And I would your mom. And I would show boom say, a customer Sika now, JJ would your loan. Meanwhile, say a wild company, oh, one year loan beer, and I stay in the books, now bad, and your friend bad loans. Or because what on San Canisika. So this for the attitude. Or we as what no as I know channel say magic customer seeker, my misconduct me my attitude in asa and the Bank of Ghana one magic certificate to me what liquidity challenges. And the Mamisika na me fan ko suffer amount for tax no man now would be a road no. Deny the road. Into the family, na me fan call so me yini ase na me year me dia back. No asaswa kwaje tax in the name of liquidity support. Na what the board members, omakwa table ho na omo de sika tum tew na ye twitwa de ko. Me na me kacho. Ye look. Capital Bank took me no tax for 632 million Ghana cedis. Attitude. Uno amu de kwashe boardroom. Asian. Amu ka ho otabeka ho wenu na no amu twitwae ne ya dibi ko ha ya dibi ko ho sika na at the end of the day am fan share bank me ni afa. Unibank wo hwe aya report na wa ha no ha waje cumulatively osikaji installment in our Cambodia. On Puaji 5 billion Ghana cedi. 5 billion.
5 billion.
And your 5 million Ghana cedi. Billion.
Every Bank of Ghana.
And your old Ghana cedi, new Ghana cedi. Every Bank of Ghana. Said, made the cost support to bank. Maybe some how many and this you. And to my way. What to me, tax money I there to Bank of Ghana. When you move 5 billion, you for some franco support to bank. And what be some says, I can the command. And you take a 5 billion, what you think you quanya? And what Ghana ha, none come on for when who say a paya ye be brave. But they give the money out. We ended up listening to me. And I make us a BB can be an resources. We ended up going to IMF to borrow $918 million, converting at that time by 4 cities, and do even 5 billion on the amount do supporting the bank. What and free the amount said Jacob or Jacob and what they are creative asset man. Now I call the IMF. What's I mean? Watch them. And he $918 million. Near the amount. Now, mama, harsh conditions. Harsh conditions being said 3 years. Went to me and fat nipa public sector. Went to me recruit including nurses, teachers, because Sikasa would do more liquidity support. Bank is one van go shame na ye. We to try your properties amano. And now when your problem. I administration no akokoje IMF 900 million keke we anya endu $1 billion kura. At that time we say 1 billion kura and a dollar ya 5 cedi and 5 billion na de madu the same thing. But who the money free kodi and who kwaji 5 billion ni be say every IMF no the conditionality the also. So why didn't you ignore the Donkor bank and use the 5 billion to do that? For 3 years, they didn't recruit. This is the problem. Attitude. And you know, we are so many people. I'm also GB. Aya Osha, Aya, I'm UT Bank. One also J close to 900 million Ghana cedi.
liquidity support.
Liquidity support.
Sa liquidity support now.
Yes. Attitude. Ojasia. Indu. What create GN Bank? Anna, o company back say go ko sec. What did you confusika bank no? What did you know? Customers no where George what transfer sika dia kwa bruchino could be a bank. Customers now where George obi ko bank hon mo. Attitude inti yempia sika mano. Sec hono so a you go ko so a and no so sa amkwa amunsanka. We created to under sec and the Bank of Ghana. Na customers is soon na customers say as at we are speaking now, those who are saying fix and listen. As we are speaking now, just last this year government budget to pay all the sec customers about the 5 billion and I shame to mop up the rest so that to be in Nisika 5 billion. Do you know the words I bet to me because of attitude of somebody? I could be I didn't confuse Kadiako or no, there could be a bank. Shaka will create it to a bank with her. Into what we said, have you thought about that? Because we are there is about resources. And last week, second one was Sakano, Yafix, Unum. Maybe I am back frame word and I say, oh, or that's a part. Now run a sec for the account to be a man, say, Uncle Jinisika. I'm a demusi, I'm the accounts and number man.
Obinso, I did you be the Onokradi and Goon, also I'm free. Attitude.
Attitude. So you cause this mess. And then President on when Badaya said Debbie, 5 billion, President will bet me I ignore. We need double road to be fixed. From Kaswa to Takwadi, most of the roads we need double roads.
Double roads, yeah.
When you double roads, I mean some more accident in near maybe a super reduced by 80% accident is. I abide that say road officer abide. Ono ane pranase timode na ye ni se to si Kumasi road we enna ho na amanfo nya accident was no mu but we who say ade bi ho no a ehia first it borders on people's heart hwese ni yagigi dunu magigi ni pesika go cost customer how many of them most of them are pensioners and life na wagigi wo musika wafa na abaya confessika said debi mami sevu nkukura ne mrewa amakoma nti omu because sebi onipa wu you can't bring back the life nti mami say and of this year last occasion be election or the 3 billion a call and this year you should to pay everybody second is like 5 billion about 8 billion when aduma and I said, and Yama a bit to my fix our country no more with that money. But we deny all the general public. Sami 7 kukura pension money into amakuma. Amu develop a heart attack. Amu near the other. No, dear ba. This is what you have to commend Jim Rata. And oh yeah, and say. Make I see as a PPP. You see the party chairman be. No, then who you bufu say Obia was asiso. The party chairman was a friend of Bibi Nana Ofori Owusu Aseden. And he was mocking president last year Ojina as a piece of whatever it is. No, or president. Hey, president is panicking because of face the country. And I'm saying, look at yourself. Your owner of the party PPP now is our chairman. Look at even sec. Look at the mess, the attitudinal problem they created here. Go and tell him to bring even the 5 million buying the money. That is on for 5 million. Blah. Now buying just and if you can fix no fan fixing road. Go and tell him be bold. What now? President who owner of the party are also mess. No more deny the nation the benefit of our tax money. No, dear Master said, "Pure customers, you are rather standing on another insulting and then telling president that or you're empty barrel. He's not know what is after. Really? Have you checked? Have you thought your tape partners na attitude? So our bank wa broche. Wo dey am fa sa hade na gugu bank. Wo ma broche dollars a oje wo ho. Have you thought say wa dwun po say ke? Saban sika bakra. Me na me creating mess no. Nti me mfa emu kakra. Have you really thought about that? But who to me, who your party chairman? So to me pon ho. And we use to see your customers maybe to me the mount as a party chairman. So what they call a radio station more is that how we face a country? Attitude. And I'm going to say no more. How rather prefer because it tells people that we identify the problem and see how to do it. Once we identify the problem, look, so if we say can you face your attitude? And now I'm called a certificate of Bank of Ghana. And now stay within their mandate, the spectrum of the license. And now I'm core banking business. Or G in Kofosika, or be here the Odiamano, and their Koswa. And Kabibe spending even Bank of Ghana 21 billion. And as I said, or the facing nation road, Bibia, and Kobe you sue that one. Tell me this out. 8 billion now was say was second one. Say you fix your attitude. Say in do man put to that kind of character.
The banks now collapse. Success Canada ho. Kibet mother baby.
And get me
so ko borrow free baby and kibet mother baby for.
Sanity. 5 billion ya do for baby as a liquidity support. So on manage bank ni here. Sabio obi di ni sika abra o je. Na fire bibi na me so me ba me nya bia ba ya how kwaba so na say we make loss now ka say me wo problem because wo dia kwa gidi akoye ne wo pe and we create 5 billion abaya kofa sika ba etua customer sika wo wi ana wonkofo asanso akwa ayi no mo di na tam face the country. Now 5 billion okoji fee we are testimony sinka da ho anta ban ti ko onye sika ne bi envanye hwe
samba kwa man for krabusan say why should we put all the blame games on government appointees or government officials whilst the institutions you have a lot of institutions omuna yedwuma no civil servant the technocrats omumu should rather fix their attitudes in the offices na enka and reflect it in the country.
Because you see, Mami Chobi, for example, there's no one first of face attitude. Me a very key to it. Okay. Fixed system is already there. For example, Ukoto Bibia say there were laws a child say pass through this procurement process. Yes. I'm running you. Anyone. Why should you tell me say Charlotte say? Former EC boss. Nipa winimumra, you are a lawyer by yourself. Now when you say you are was a pass-through process, simple process. So obey advertising, tender, let people apply, get to you have maybe selection committee, give it to them, let them come out with appropriate people with quality, quantity, and everything. Look at their character, their credit standing, whether they will be able to deliver. Processes for procurement is not just to be done, it's to scrutinize, to know that you get a credible person.
To acquire such person.
And lawyer, that you abuse all this process. And I will go to Tonyama without passing through procurement. By that time now, it says, no, so can you blame Mahama for that one? You can't. Because Sabio, watch a sham radia too hot. And you would have point to say you abuse the process. So who catch a face system? System is already there. But the attitude of the people will not make the system work. The only thing I beg you to say attitude no. My system now work as a search one, and that is where my problem is. And I sometimes will be charitable with the face the country people because say obi abuse the system. Now say if the system not abuse the person is supposed to be punished.
Yes. So obumra so.
And one thing na NCA for omo we sika 4 million. Am to equipment aye bibia no. Meanwhile na procurement process wo ho. I will beto bibia say call legal department. Legal no make mount to the procurement process. Say some invite quotations on be says some year now ma the next stage. Now ma approval stage. Now ma say legal no ye bibia. When they decided to state the money, they ignored the legal, the procurement process. Your financial director and I said, "Wait, Fako equipment transfers the money into a normal account. Don't call it, and no transfer can." Maybe that's not procurement process issue, but the more members, but TV, they gump up. So the system will not work if those people can be better. Say, come face your attitude, and can the system will work because procurement process can work. But then I'm abuse no money, no. I'm not sure send more prisons. That is how it is. What I say in the systems there, you have it. Then you don't need to be told, but rather keep on reminding people about their attitude. Now you're reminding even the banking sector, financial sector cleanup. Obiaya aware ya attitude no problem. One few banks are canon. One how good they are putting up their attitude. What is a Obia Kwakwaji liquidity support from these days? What is a bank? They are complaining me liquidity challenges. Now the banks left. They are within their mandate. They are operating within the spectrum of the license. Wuko bank is here. Obian country as a cobra no misika, and it's going on. And this is the benefit of the cleaning. Now, over 2019, Bank of Ghana said, corporate report. Corporate report. When him tax, I'm a reporter. I'm a year the banks.
Corporate taxes.
Corporate tax. I'm to last year, I'm so to me accumulated about 1.6 billion or so. From the bank. This year, say, increase by 24%. The corporate tax, how much did you feel? Because the bank, making gargantuan profits.
All right. So, Mami, the banks are making gargantuan profit from Christian Donkor, an auditor and chartered accountant, live here on the Financial Fridays segment on the Dialogue Show Fridays episode. And I pay any no dinkomo. You can join us on Facebook, Instagram. Now, for contribution on the for you. Daniel, by bar. Better one common.
Michael, what's supporting the immune system? Yeah, mama, Michael.
Pacho, what Tony near?
Let's not go be able to go in your
Because supporting my boost phone in our immune system. Hey, that's a Cheval t-shirt. Bato t-shirt. The combat the funk, I know. Your t-shirt to go, mommy.
Boss, champion, Mr. Willie one.
Okay.
Michael, supporting your immune system.
And your well-being.
Vico 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Ago Ghana batan awofo ne ahwefo ye nyina ye nim se yenkoda ne ko school ane na wabua wo ho de se wo moa wo ho a e ma ne hawo kra media sem denam se wo beto wo ba ne pencils books ana eniam ekeka ho nyina no enko ba bia ko JK Company Limited for nchen we na ye sole distributors e ma natural products e wo Ghana ha nyina wo mo natural pens, pencils, crayons, pencil cases, mat sets, afei wo JK exercise books wo say wo JK 5-star A4 and a fake A3 papers. Who bet to be do with yeah, we hear paper edited. She said JK Company Limited the truck coin. Number 60 or 2 Blohum Street. One Christ Embassy, sorry no and a bunch anymore. Our North Industrial Area. Fre woman and now no woman can say WhatsApp was 0540 125 999.
Abusia, yes, Emma Wakwaba, Edoba, Financial Friday, so our the Dialogue Show. So, me bosone da toso edu enai ifiada anope yenira Christian Donkor or economist, sounds a chartered accountant, and anything come. The question people are asking, a message is about and say, first allied customers in immigration, almost up to now, the owners of such banks, they are just walking free, eating, driving Porsche cars. I mean, building better mansions. How can we fix the country without fixing the attitude, without punishing those people? And also,
that is it. So, would you also face the country? BB also border on resources. About when you have the necessary resources, look, if you take GRA, they're supposed to take taxes on our behalf. Most of the workers there, their attitude is delaying government from getting the appropriate levels of revenue.
You owe your auditor, or techniques.
Most techniques, baby. Techniques, baby. Campaign away as a so say near negotiate, near Yamano say near Jinka bottom. These are characters and attitude. Tessa so catching you fix your attitude. Employees, GRA, you should help the government to get the revenues. Stop those kind of things. Of course, some you'll be up and on no campaign as you so to tax. Who can have a catch and say, Charlie, as well 200,000, I say, oh, mammy, to 20,000 be now, mammy 10,000, I'm assuming financial more. What can so? What's on I saw with the tax and obey the books you what I know call. As one who's one himself can be and yet can buy it no call. So if you don't tell the company that is paying to change attitude, tell the revenue collectors to change their attitude. How can the government get the appropriate revenue? Now, or the development.
Internal auditors will be government institutions. Especially assemblies. District assemblies. Omajuma didn't know going to district assembly. People say, oh, misappropriation of funds. Assembly not discuss internal auditors. What are they doing there?
That issue is there's supposed to be a preventive mechanism.
Okay.
Internal auditors. You were external auditors. It is a no. External, independent people. At the end of the year, every company or business is supposed to get on this report to, back up your credibility. But internal auditors, they are somehow recognized as employees of the company.
Okay.
Into me audit, I'll bet me a family. Mine is that is to scrutinize document. Now me making sure that me putting up appropriate controls. So me identify the loopholes. No my advice management. Me yes what? Mo the document be me asem hwehwe mo ahu say dear we are we getting value for money? And as obi shemu a obuyen. Even to the essence say ABI kwa koto te se car. Na car no who auditor say you supposed to know per average how much what is the arm's length price of the market. Maybe a Corolla is on 45. Now or buy our the PV about to and say Corolla no man 90,000 on Vancoto. Now what it has who do say what sign? You supposed to know say no, this is over invoicing now prevent. So it's like preventive mechanism. But what is happening is internal auditors Nankasa. They are become part of the management. You know what they do? When they want to steal, they get them along.
I see.
Or no at one hour pesika. Every grand salary do say. And you say, Charlie, you execute this transaction. You say, Beckham. No, on one internal auditor, no quite to meet you on techniques. Quite a young faso. Ni a share document in a pepe. Into over invoicing, yo, they are no overlook. Ni a kwapa ni a sign check ni a kwaja na no so ya de dey go envelope mo ba no wa dia hye woni ni table no almost of table no kakra ego ya do wa dia hye ase na ba no wa yesi no no wudi nkomo azankwa so they gamble up with them. You see good those who say face attitude no please Ghana let's take it in good faith. Don't say somebody is bringing this to counteract what somebody is saying. Make us attitude, and no more identify the core problem. I bet me a solve. Nama abai a boost in revenue levels. Na abai jai borrowing. na but when you be no was so they are fix a road wa fix a hospital wa fix this wa fix this see I say any ababa so no aban also person face 110,000 hospitals. The question that I'm asking is 100 hospitals, 88 districts, 6 regional hospitals, other sectors are emergency sectors. Do you know the amount involved? 5 billion year. Do for the liquidity support. A bit me way. 5 billion are buying this year or the Amaseki said pay all customers. A bit me fix this 100 a year now. But obi because obi misconduct. Look at where the person places. And Abaya spending banking sector 21 billion, SEC 8 billion beka. It's getting to 30 billion
Ghana cedis.
Ghana cedis. And that is why I focus say your debt cost. Now the I'm speaking bluntly and I am ya. At least and your crowd recognize it abide near why ya we save customers so from dying. I will use 30 billion to the and your from crowd can go as all yellow for the can my 30 billion in fear our debt because I know yeah na abide the year your home. But you ignore all this. And intellectuals, those who even came and caused even mess. No more can it try. That is why sometimes it baffles my mind. I mean, who send a missing can? Oh, just say, and 88 hospitals. Senya abai sebio mamin sobo immediate a base wusua. Kotamsa even 5 billion cash for the shemwa. A bit to miss most of the hospitals. But Nipa big and when somebody says fix your attitude, it's rather helping us to identify the problem so that we have remedy to the problem. Once we do that, we give the government space to be able to get the appropriate revenue levels. Internal revenue people are putting the attitude fair, good. Says, look, now let me say no to this kind of bribery thing. Let's get the correct revenue levels for government. Company no to answer, look, let me stop this kind of mess. Maminya levels. Obi hoti Ghana port. Or Ghana port to duty. Go there and look at people's attitude at the port there. Even to the extent say, but we are proud this digitization. I say. Processes crying sell. I've cried a west because we see human attitude open or generating a private revenue rather than even what government pays and no crying yes
Can be do port. What you do to yes we babe we babe inspect it near baba church home now we in swaba was saying now we long process
and each stage be you pay. And those payments we are always so receipt to be an aso. So where would it go? Instead of say abang you say then let's lump everything together and then bank consolidate. Na yen tua wo ka yie no. Wa better down my system na break it still. Emra ya ka say yen lump everything no. Once an airport one near man koso. So they ended up coming back. The same agent, you know. Why did they take something? We see a very documentation. And documentation fee. And we have bribing the cocoa nina there near the cocoa. Niwaji or yeah, the document. No, I see a whole lot of things. These things are actually depriving government for getting the appropriate levels. So if the port saying, look, now let's put a stop to that. All the government generation hospitals. Let me tell you, hospitals. Government facility recognized big hospitals. Rage, 37, Kolebu, and go and look at certain doctors' attitude. Apart from their attitude killing ordinary souls because of their misconduct, they are depriving government from appropriate revenues. Or to make your operation, no adjusting or background. no atam nipa ne de akọ facility no no akọye operation no akuno no fasika no so won kotua mo amukwa doctors Jimmy say ask yourself say who trace can receipt be na odema. Meanwhile, the government hospitals we have banks this time they said don't take money. You go to the bank there, but yet people take people's operation and you're dangerous operation. Or to me, no, I said that I do a facility, baby. No, I depriving government from appropriate levels. Meanwhile, you always agitate for increase in salary. Meanwhile, so your operation, what is Sikana Kwasho privately, nobody. Oh, my receipt. We are government said, may cost strike. Is that the attitude? If you don't tell the person and then kind of bladder, forget it about Laukaye on my way. Because the government will continue to borrow.
Yes.
Now, let me tell you, interest on borrowing alone, government revenue generating internally, interest on revenue alone takes about 45%.
Yakobo Bessia, in
45%. So, besides the government to come market, no kwakoje another 2 billion. Interest ne become a beka crano, may catch you say. Very soon, if we don't put up attitude for government to get appropriate levels and government continue to borrow, we'll get to a point where government will use 80%
of our revenue
to pay interest. And I hear the Canadian Afanipa with Jumim, and now we cry what government ministry one. I hear the Canadian salary. Look. May let me tell you something. Let me what did it President Nanado or your God gift to the nation. Whether you like it or not by our standard, I know what I'm professional. Look, we're setting up standard. And the standard now we're setting. We work so hard that a whole looking at the problem of the country. We tunya mankole now go school free. As spending money. We tunya cleaning banking sector with close to 30 billion. We tunya afanipa public sector obi koji loan emma obi liquidity support 5 billion. Etumi koji IMF less than 5 billion. Emma you please embargo on public sector employment for 3 years. This graduate, university to me graduating about 40,000 graduate a year. Kambo times 3. Natural graduate unemployment criteria. And oba and so that year so graduate baba. Or to me bomode me ya face be police, army, this paid everybody. In the midst of pandemic. Why yes recruitment? South 100,000. When na emra ye recruit army ni ade amount to me amfani na nurses ye recruit wom, teachers ye recruit wom answer no. When was it debi? Let me create another a year. Ebema obi otifia wenye bi no. Onye pro betuma learn apprenticeship. Obetuma ye. Inti mame mfa ne napko na me man 700 impo. And omobu omoso. And was able to pay them. So one would have expected, say, even unexpected COVID-19 by ya, and I hate I am planning for somebody expected senka, even a buy, and whether hitting them, even public sector, crampukamo salary bayadin. But in spite of that, I'm quite not even a single soul catch them sabaying piamika. All this look, and I'm going to set a standard with a hard kind of managerial acumen. Say, whoever will come, one thing here, will fall short complete. Because if you don't turn to the kind of moderacy, the zealness, or the more Ghana, look at how we manage the pandemic. To the extent, say, at a certain point in time, free water, free this thing they have to give you. But sometimes Kofaka say, or the my waje back and I'm say, please give me a break. give me a break. And they say, Numuncio na fachi ope. Let's even assume that pandemic time is a sensitive time. And the government ought to do one or two things to save yourself because that time your local system. Why wouldn't you do my own to me in market and control idea? Wouldn't to me, you say, near Sasu catch or say, could tria light bay, could tria this. And the government sources is here and obey Juma saying, let me take it within this period. And of funny, you know. And to appear near na water near the other. And now I come back and now you are working, you have the money. If the government put system say, me mouth free, no, let me put in something to call. What is wrong with that?
All right.
Because I had there, you man over here. You see, just appreciate certain things. It's a standard. And I make a check one. Because we so generative. And no problem, a human generated pandemic. Do so. A human being mismanagement because to me mobile liquidity support 5 billion and a creative problem man into when to me unfair and to me empower your terminals now more light and no dim the cancer also do share IMF a small meager amount $908 million no and it created that mess 3 years. Look, from industry a year bunano a year doom so yeah. And when something collapses, if you don't take it, you can't bring it back. But not even a soul. And now one business. What the anya prano? Entika Jumson choir no cry with them is and how the stimulus package be. Now for my be a farm industries. I'm one so much. If one else here now, or they are not to be my president, or yeah, that time on the reason why I almost so move. How the stimulus package be na farmer. But about way by, even a pandemic and you are no create you. As what to me fasika, as so small business I say stimulus package. I'm about 1 billion say in Obia apply no nya kakra. Out for industries, he gave them about 3 billion or so. Say industries, this is the standard I'm talking about. Oh, and I'm for appreciate it. Problems in the will be brain. Like I said, problem to me fixing now. But when you give him specific that your problem will solve, then he gives him direction. No to my year, the most sensitive ones nama. So you feel one man no biaba. What you say?
All right. I think that those even in charge of those institutions are also reliable to take such actions. So, yes. Yamo Juma. President cannot fix it alone.
Yeah.
You are board of the you are managing director, or you chief executive officer, or you municipal chief executive officer. Also, what are you also doing to support the government?
That is a
president cannot do it alone. That's why if you do.
And even individuals, individuals, have president to me employ Obia country. As I say, individual as a boy. Besides, someone says from the bank's owners, you know. Besides, he comes and I would be a Juma Waha, Afanipa. As I would treat Sikani free, I am. A beer bank will approach into about 7 banks outside, picking other countries, solving other country unemployment problem. And he has created the unemployment here. When you say confirm Musika that second go kusu, most of them no amodia trouble. Ni ade obi no akosie kakra obi ni obi ye trouble no wachie me say adabraka na adu abayo ehu no sabi ohuhuro ai obi ye trouble isensim no tumi sie 9,000 ndum ho 90 million ye kwa ye twem ho no odimika bae so na that you were there okay and I say misika 9,000 my say me so me gya na me dia ko bie me die and I could say, now my guy born in toto note, twas what Tiano, and no who ya no dimly can oba. Look at it. Now, what did you almost can't get in? Now, the all the great banks. Who we are now chairman of the party. No, I got radio station and TV, no on Moku President Nanad. That face vice hashtag, he is panicking. Panicking what? You don't even know what you are after. Go and tell the owner of your party now, so your chairman say, the money that Wama Abaya Shri Ninano, on only the apart from GN Bank, and SEC. Near what created to about 10 billion on taking on fambre, a man, non fan facing nation.
All right. Christian Donkor and anything come. Joy Herbal Center, Jumekubia, or the vehicle 20 about Eboa, abuse immune system. And a show me a vehicle, no, so be never what it. Vehicle 20, a drubia keke, a nubra, and a hahama. Quiet Brentumun, your bunny, her money 20 years to try a CNE. I've done any packaging. Oko drugstore be also a vehicle 20. Also per joy of where doing abuse immune system. Now numbia and you'll be never catch up. About offer for numbi. Pim for and I'm making. One saw Macodeno for also numbi. I could only if you do me no echo on also a numbi. But apart from Cybush and Kui, Obia, Ocean and Opabia, unknown vehicle 20 bia. Oh, Inshallah, Oboa. Ya dear being with a pedunum. Now say ya did become pedunuma. Best saw ya dear who system anymore. Emma when you are quite sign. For 0244 585-531 and 0244-876-321. Pick a number on your screen now, frame penny for drugstore be a submit me akabi. Now Tarad product by JK Company Limited. JK the product aba ebwan kwada ye mane ye dachi on and kwada omoba na ne dachi. Na answer na kwada benya dachi papa ura Christian dem kote yi all the time kasimu ya enwumesua antinotia or papa build foundation no emano. Na open human wakadie akora bi okosko pen kronibi pencil nibi na Taraj product by JK Company Limited call number 60 Otu Blom Street North Industrial Area on Christ Embassy sorry no AD animushe na copy product ibi na Taraj pens na Taraj pencils pencil cases crayons math sets JK exercise books stacks plus premium A4 paper champion plus A4 paper 5-star A4 and A3 paper ni no JK Company Limited and their bakurima ubitimi akope bi etu aton mamo tombi e o me hold on obi anso inside me akane dia 0540 125 You're a Christian Donkor and Ndiko. Afayantinsi other related matters.
And you are lucky to the Zata cement. I buy on to me and be a job now on phobia. So we need individual. So that is why I'm very happy about Ibrahim Mahama will be Zata cement. But me bizaze Sanani brother Tesomebwa.
Yes.
Or to me open that company at that time. As for President Anado time will be, that should tell you that the president has laid the foundation for private businesses to go on. Sabai way was bad idea, and go to me to send your can say or the Adrian Boniagu Obia only ne party bank and so no Amokika and what I get. Meanwhile, Obian is Ibrahim Mahama only in the party, but we to me be a company the time was so, and one man all the support, and so more can say we're good private education. Where do you stand? You see, no cranny per se Becca. Me, I'm very happy with this. At least any crown, and also bet me absorb a buying unemployment situation. A bet me a so I don't be funny pa. Mate kwasi a source of Safuba Bako happen your Juma ho. Nini na eboa. Enti private ejuma wabua. Abaya and Jessa or party way, let us all support. Na appropriate land that will be wanye or the Nimfidiaba. Na same video na bamba so the same video ko betumi abloko. And na tax e de beso kura ka to me over frustrating. But aban aye yintino. So those who are saying and we gun kofu ejuma and a private na software down what and a yen pese obi ejuma ekoso ni ade ade. You see, you are not truthful. So you are na baso so de aba ni ade ade. Let us all support. Na obi obenye ejuma ho no onyanyo obi a na benye ejuma ho. We are going to also encourage other enkofo well to do say mo so betumi aye bi no mo ye honorable Ken. Well, look at employment or their mao on my way.
Yeah, our companies Bebre.
Cool
store. You said the
biggest
cool store in
the whole Africa.
Yeah.
On now we don't beat our dragon. The whole Africa. Or Bebre Afanipa. Oh, just here. Nina and Amu Amunyabi. na nya ya ne say almost so am awrobu nation no omo momu no omo opin business no wa ha ni asesa ko this is as I'm donor me nim krampo no ni okay no look Ashanti go first God ni asesa say na no odi so like I said me to me kaso ovia but befa say usika na wenye na e Ghana on my resources na ukodi so wenya bi now wakobie where you was South Africa now who the farm employment who we are what turn back after president and adu enim say e Chinese direct say na on my ogu on my no obo e kadodo na ayi ebo e ka obrugu ho na friend say culture of silence.
Yeah.
Look, uko kaswa ya say one do ye big into wagasa wuti won what is asem we sound o say obi no de onya sika we bie wa ha ode ma problem wo de wakobie wo die we so e bia Ibrahim no so no gina ho kasa na so ka problems I will accept because any crown no so problem no be no or solve bi nti obetumi wa ukobie was ava wa ma South Africa juma wo be jam ba toto amaye. It's completely unacceptable. Nobody should entertain those things. Who is sika fako eyewa akwa who sabriso wa hane na ye hu aye bebo abaso ene na ye Ghana ye dia enye obi country so na president asabio wa beji oman a ye wo problem no all solve no that ye detract no enti ye da se na ya na mama linking it to this very important to me. Look, Obisa boycott Angel product for sacking Captain Smart, Dr. Silmantia. That guy, sometimes when I look at his face, now me say now movie say a dini doctor na that was what you think you can talk anything to the nation because you need answer. Doctor Tiani ya drop her to baby. Yani ya drop her to baby. Yeah. What you say? How can you talk like this? We are in a country, you are putting pressure on the government to employ. We are putting government to help private sector to grow. Angel FM owner, Dr. Kutro, or a private sector, Ghana, what is Juma? And what said, no Juma no one business ethics. A Juma be apart from Mrai, one nation. We have business ethics. Right, and principles one was setting norms and all those things. What I say? Naso on wako. Nami na mi ye juma. Me no me pese. This is how I do my work. Now wako kwa jina say oh yeah something contrary. Nami say ura onia. Mama first one, second one the tranchenya. Na no president. Any idea mo taking no wa head. And an angel product now we talking woman tiano I Captain Smart is just one person. And he was even standing said, we me watching. So you to me that you have a lot to lay hands on. Who ordinary person or apart from no back open. Doctor Otin, me as me nim grano matesi say na employees on I'm go cost 1,000 as 2,000. And my 20 product. Now one must Ghana business engu. Negu we are one. Wako catch us a mine egu be juma. 2. Na employees in nane egu no mo be trevia. No mo so be burden added to the unemployment stream. Then you the same thing will catch us a buy on mere juma. No ma be ho. Na book muei and a government should set a increase production, set up factory and all those things. No matter jama keka kanibia. Or no any factory no operating no. Na so wasaki obia was a man stopping the product and look at attitude. This is what we call attitude. Those who surface it, look at it. It is a Ghana vote here and I will go train product here stop here. Next is a business no will come to a spot. Now, so over 1,000 employees in Namibia because of what? Captain's mind into a then. Minimum crown will move to radio stations. Minimum crown will change by 5. Ask you the reason why you keep on changing. Is it not the same attitude? Opia when the Juma Mumra. Me not sure say even opposition for FM station will be just no, yeah, they been against your ethic of the year. I don't have a problem with him speaking about the problems in Ghana. Or starting here, make I don't why you be father was so. Penfoy both we did deep I don't have problem with the style but when somebody's obia Juman also say Mbacho near we try and check a cramamia. Then you Steve Mantia we are also say you are helping the economy to grow. Then you go and stand there because Dr. Siudianuti, you think you're blockheaded into one hour advising and that we should stop patronizing angel product, Dr. product. Now, say business no go. Now what no show position aban you go for adwuma private there sector there na software bi so ruwa no amount to profit o misem no to TB ma aban and I am private businesses. I was expecting Ajiasare to condemn this. Must it be only government before you go and mount profit to condemn this? Or no, just a mere indigenous company that we shouldn't patronize. Who preaches Sunday, one fine year preaching. Then you turn back the wonder puppet and give it to government that will put it. Is that the attitude we want to use to build the nation? What I say? And so me who said them is Jesus Christ Nazareth. What I say? Yeah, you are being today. I don't want any fire unity. When you go for a loose way, Juma. And that's all you are also I was setting the TV station. I don't quite long overdue. So what said to rather employ people and then leave that one for Dr. T to not find yet. Then who coco jinaho? Dear be unfound. Into the end, I say we say be more important in the country than somebody. In some of the embassy say a person about say ya. These are all contributors of the problem. That is man no man. Omu contributors. Contributors. Most of you see mansion akasiano salary near the man and they see those mansions. No, I don't see those mansions. No, come on, we are moving any penny attitude. Most of the politicians so what say on our movie nation. Meanwhile, one of we are the nation or the mamu. We are the ama. We are about GH1. Now catch me say, we say rent bois kosro. And here hanging rent bois. Meanwhile, we just do every year to Range Rover the amount. Nipa not to Range Rover. Have you asked where the person took the money? Range Rover not to. I didn't want us on Fanko sit down. But what you Range Rover? How they better a year with that? So Range Rover. We don't know the price of Range Rover. Now we have a casa rent because we are hungry president. One casa nipa na uji Range Rover funeral. Have you checked? Have you asked the person? Why didn't you tell the person be bold and tell the person that take the money back to the government to use it to face the country? What you say? Moya when we na mojiji it's a kind of free politicians no wa. Now masa so turn it back. No ma be ho. Na mo ma ye no. Now, more per se, public and you follow Munti. No, my angel. Then you come and throw back to the politicians. That is destroying the. Meanwhile, I'm sorry, ya pepe. Namu no mo akwa share isi lewon. I say namu wibi. Namu no mo ni namu buri. Namu wibi mo bogof. Nam the same people. Yantre. Ba ku ogu bangi ya. Your friend is amwabing. I'm having the girlfriends are a chair by nine celebrities for Bangi UT Bangi Sika Pajija. What book a good president? What president Sika for the facing nation or do you tell the customer Sika? Sika Gigi, yes, celebrities no normal and a normal way. Me boyfriend na omo ku that we are me boyfriend. We so say we na oje the same am abi yakasa.
So mame na menka man for adwin tire kakra. Ya wasankide I say if the hashtag Fix the Country people are telling President Kufuor to stop teachers training allowances, then I totally agree with Honorable Ken that they should fix their hypocritical mindsets. Kofi Abrompa, Fix the Country is empty, is simply a joke in Ghana. Nana Boateng, so say, what is the government doing about it? Because it is not NDC government which is in power. I know Busasa. Okay, no. Mami Redu. I say, please, First Allied Savings and Loans. We need help. Still, they haven't paid all the customers. And it is not easy at all. Easy there, mame, and because I dream bonnet for any pabon for any muti na besine Munsanka Musika receiver also contribute to this year can receiver now Jessica. Or Jessica on soon try. Tigana not there. The attitude. Any Togo so called so I honey. To the Trahan fan pipe bobby. Why? Mammy redu de enonom. Coming in Kui was a good morning, Two TV, Mr. Wahine and Mr. Donkor. Thank you for helping our motherland Ghana. I'm surprised some Ghanaians are still supporting the NDC party and Mr. Maham. I can't think far. Or say MPP is their own problem. Nana Boateng, Theodora, PSA, Anto, Ghanaians will not change their attitude if wrongdoers go unpunished. Tony Dugan, was a good morning, sir. We want to come to Ghana. But the water system and the light system is very poor. And the Galamsey for also saying, you know, they are all Christians and Muslims, also traditional groups. Lord, have mercy on our nation, Ghana. Jerry Annan, once the government has refused to punish the double salary takers, club bank owners, crime, country cannot be fixed. Yes. You know, yeah, it was a pure mason. Nidia Koyo Abrompa message yakan Lovelace Ousa Sante. Also wahine the Airbus case is gradually missing out of the catalogue of allegations leveled against corrupt officials. Airbus asem apa onzo kwa kofaba Ghana onze engineer review I didn't know but Eric say oh boss or say there be a kaupuni Amoaben do former, but they are still working free. Yeah. And also, no. Also, good morning, everyone. Also, you are doing a good work. Netu TV or Brimpon, we are fit. And now, by Union Kofi, Ataka Krakusi, or say, I'm enjoying the conversation. Super indeed. Christian Donkor is such a bomb. A boom. Okay, Superman indeed. Mr. Donkor, so there are other man. There are a lot of concerns in the messages. And but it's far for be me and Sabi. Ghana for more sharing. Come on, maybe don't come. And you fra 30-40 seconds. Watch your producer and watch my man. Now, Mr. Donkor finding some names in any way. And you fra 0240550899. Go straight to your point. 40 seconds. Pat now near Basso. Now watch your own so through a video home. I'm a tonka. And you never know my tonka. 0240550899 0240550899 until so with me afraid na edin konti yamra so before callers in beba
now so
agenda
abai so person see agenda 1111
for callers in. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Odin beba kasadi free.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Odin beba kasadi free. Producer Bacho Fafo from me. Ofra na watching home. O TV no yete home ka wo so. Nti man komo no nyede. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Bacho didn't be afraid free.
Me kasa free sunya ye frame Tupac.
Tupac inti osunyane.
Me chia atifo nyina na ma chia honorable Kusiami achome honorable Baforia any chama bronye chama papa. One was a feed the country for no more coming. Na otijum osora o say tomatoes watu na odiji aboden otono nyadoa watu oji aboden who say aban we aboko say mu yenya aban papa odwiri na manfo hu ti say Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo denta me kasa udi ehwe say yare we apa adwuma nyina krusu papa we atima akopesika ye mana omo secondary school engineer say omo pese omo kire say nkwala na omo call senior high school free no aban ma omo mra fia na yare na aban apesika na o sa manfo yare aban enyi ni safiri mu na Ghana fo nwu ana sebiu Ghana fo yenja ya dream boni na ewo yitim se me manya bibi andi wo minister bi wa ende ensei yesra wo se aban we Kenya aban we na Nyankopon eyi ni bre Ghana fo a masaka yenyi na yawu producer ni se Ghana no yentime fesi a Burkina Faso wo ho
yemfani pa foforo Mr. Mo ana mo kasara intentia so na we afoforo so betimi contribute to yesra ma wadaroma kasara nyi intentia and 0240550899 also betimi afracha. Hello, good morning
to me. Hello?
Yeah, good morning. Udin baby akasa free.
Morning, Mohammed in Mikasafi Abusu kind.
Okay. Mohammed into you.
You, Midasi, Mufami fa Ufidi su and Chia Papa in Nia on a book in the Japan. Muslims they walk with Accra. I was talking for the night to Mudanasi. Sunday one being delegate one big party supporters, Yama the mind. The Chama party supporters, Musaka, Asunjene Eba, Hane, a friend, young man, many engineer delegate one from Fanya MPP, young party supporters in Campo. Many are meeting the candidates to work, Yami MC, Ablukma Central, and Timoriama Yamin Shirano. President Ghana, openly, she can't be bar, at the Beckham at Pixie Ghana.
All right. That's it. That's solid. That's a very last caller. Na phone segment this year. After we chat on a fan. Hello. Okay, 0240550899. The last caller. Na ya wrap up. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Why na today?
Me hoye papa. Hwana me share ni.
Why but you are thanking the Taifa.
All right, yo. Into
you are and Chamo then Coma, you are Christo Donkor. Then teach you pa or Dema Ghana for my baby. I'm was in a coupon and to look on the moment in the dear, no man in the that they are all man of what day, no much chance, no much church and Yamaha, and Kufuado, yeah, not Ghana for 1 year. Winning, why me, the rapo. Okay, and the idea opening a piano can Apiaminka MPP support engineer you good juma. A pinna you were because of one person, if you like you were me to the juma, make it almost home because of what I captain smart. What do you want to say? Yeah, everything. And that they are on the book is the phone or class in the say, I will say a book on the side finance minister one about so. Because Dr. Obama who said see your pop with here. You never be approach. I can't look over the Kia by your brain. I can take a financial with here. As we are being today, the better fund than the Juma. After all, the Juma, because the Gufano will teach them out.
Let us say, Yasankide.
Yeah, the Yan in Tiasa are buying 111 new hospitals, no Subisino. Somehow 85% acquired parcel of lands, are well validated. In Timefan say, Omone owners no assault navy, Ama Quenya Adaho, in Tiasobisi, and amount for no. Now, Utumuza hospitals, a Katia across all the regions. Yes, Asante Benya 10, Vota 9, Central 9, Eastern 8, Greater Accra 7, Upper East 7, Northern 5, OT 5, Upper West 5, Bono 5, Western North 5, Ahafu 3, Savannah 3, Bono 2, Northeast. So
there's a 16 regions Nina.
Just say, into where there is mega. Yes, Rabbi. Omomunka onka adhokakra. Yenum say Eden revenue na obenyano. Odibina ya ye ho adwuma tutuatua bank nyade aka. Yes no say hospital say awaye yi. Omo modern non starting in term. na mom ya sumunja ya keka say ena kira me hospital ba kwa wo ba ya wesi kira me hospital mienu a wo ba ya wesi ne ya sumunya ya keka because hospitals are by ya wa be ye ni na ya si ye hu ye even Legon teaching hospital president na disika pa abia finishing na as we see ye hu hwe empty bed ni ja hono on wa be fisini na aye workable usha other places na expansion awanye ye see ye hu hwe enti president yesrew we there no compromises 110 bomodi ana hase wo de she me makase she even 20 pe na ye hu 20 pe we beating ni awamu abeye ni nyinara all right because amo me here range expansion Legon hospital the nasa ni mienu ya na example the surface ye kan interchange ya circle kaswa and aban the 5 bebo mu time enti interchange the amojai all right enti hospitals no wo dia 20 kra no office say time ni na betwa okay na via atu road you know say me kan message but up am chopping kan man obem pon you afi o say oche papa Loveless also and also one Mr. Donkor greetings from UK or the in Jeffrey Hobra Stephen Apreku Boateng. Also how did Ibrahim Mahama finance his project after allegedly collapsing Mr. Amoabin's bank? Yeah. Could you okay or say please can you tell me why these people are still working free? Yeah. Are they bigger than the country? You see, that is legitimate question. Like I said, maybe no dear. We have to bring to the table to remind Ghanaians what is going about the mess and the effort away. But Attorney General, even the receiver, no. One woman has also gather evidence. Normally, Attorney General said this is the evidence so that they prosecute them. Look at payment, do the payment, and then let's move forward. People are still complaining. And they are complaining. And only ask me, how can you even gather the evidence and process them? But I've told you, say, it will get to a point they will rather turn against the government. Now pressure no more about the government to know also rather to money about to say Dr. Kofi Amwa or no global access. We created debt the atu or no se sia or to be ma ban sa ban bobo besia meanwhile so be sia ban boy no o bank customers no di betua mess I created to ho enti no mom modi na muntie na hospitals no so apart from the neosi no aban so 307 ambulances or the buy health center boy and power about why ya di o and na wonim say yase nansen so am 20,000 features.
Yes, so and the recent left was 3-4 days.
Oh, yeah. Well, at the proper way now, yanka. And face a country, face hashtag 20,000 can be face and can face the country for you. In Kamaba, can say, about where they are facing disability for the yanka. 10,000 best. One just are buying the coin. And Timon to make us all buying 10,000. Now, about 40 plastic chairs. She's a one mom 10,000. You could do. We see, yanka papa. Are you born, Mumbi? Or say, me brain as a lumba today. I see yanka, me yet a yunquaniaka, but me brain the yanka.
Or say, Atu Asian and others. Atu Asian and others to file submission of no case.
Because you see, young evidence Bianco prosecute champion.
Very interesting discussion. You see how you're wrapping up this show. Now, you're very your celebrant. May Bonds are the kings and the queens. Joshua Mozzi, instrumentalist from Focus, Net2 TV. You know Joshua, and you're branding an over. Happy birthday. And come out in your Joshua or your talented papa. Sansuna Tracy Ya Benua inside Labadi, Togas from Akosia Winifred. In your bar, Tracy Ya Benua, happy birthday. Enko Enfa Emau Kasiepa Yame Inshra non Tunkura. Happy birthday Nkoma Katechi Mensa of Oman FM. My colleague Amenena Kanyos 6 p.m. on Oman FM. NA Minua Katan's birthday or May born and May Now next week Thursday, me so me dey edru so. Me for ngwa. Oh fianti, ye be she nyina in advance. Ye dey see nyame adom ye be say share that dwada. Yera Christian Donkor. E be da se bribia ton safre na oba. Me production team. Omomo MC Areja no ye director ankasa Adaroma Ken Kennedy anope director also me chapa adwuma mo ye de dane ye boa ye. And afi focus Kwesi Nielsen and afi Randy Safo and Abukari Munyina Buama production is solid. Medin the owo hene and tribu isiakon. Ekuso ama aye Muslims aye Barika de Sala. Nyame adom ya message share that joda ko ya mo fa boache take over with the national agenda. Nyame nka ho weekend yi mo na bibianko yi. Mama munyina achi.